So that's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Sucks. I will not celebrate this holiday. Fuck Martin Luther King Jr. He was a disgusting pervert. This guy was okay with rape. Do you guys read all the FBI papers that came out about him last summer? I'll read just very briefly. This is from Politico. It says, David Garrow, who was a biographer of King, reported in the conservative British magazine Standpoint on explosive material he found in recently published FBI documents. The most shocking claim is that King was present in a hotel room when a friend of his, Baltimore pastor Logan Kearse, raped a woman who resisted participating in unspecified sexual acts. The FBI agent who surveilled the room asserted that King looked on, laughed, and offered advice. Other allegations included that King's philandering, long known to be extensive, was even more rampant than historians knew. That King took part in group sex, that King may have fathered a child with one of his mistresses, and less purulently, that King continued taking money from his one-time ally, Stanley Levison, a Communist Party member, even after he was supposed to have broken off ties. So this guy was a disgusting, degenerate, radical loser who should not have a holiday, who should not have a monument, who people should not look up to in any way, shape, or form. Certainly not to the extent that we do now. So I will not be participating in the celebration. I will not be participating in this. That's why I'm not taking a day off. Instead, I think we should all choose to celebrate Robert E. Lee Day. Every January 19th is supposed to be Robert E. Lee Day. I would any year take that holiday over this one. This guy was a loser. So that's MLK Day. I hope you guys feel similarly. I would be careful. Probably not prudent to bring that up in work. Probably not prudent to bring that up in school. I was responding to an email written to me by a young person recently where they were saying, should I red pill my teachers? Should I red pill my students? Something like this, definitely something you're not going to want to bring up tomorrow. If you're going back to school or going back to work on Tuesday, you walk through the door. Oh, hey, how was your 3-day weekend? Well, I'll tell you something. I hate this guy, whatever. Not a good idea. So anyway, that's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Every year we kind of have the same take. Every year it's the same, but I'll keep saying it until we don't have this federal holiday anymore because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about this guy, and I was never on board with it. Even when I was like a kid, I was always like, really? This guy, he's on that level. He gave a speech, He participated in some protests. He's better than like Patton. He's better than Eisenhower. He's better than Thomas Jefferson and Ben Franklin. He's better than all these other people, philosophers, inventors, writers, composers. What did this guy do? Civil rights, seriously? How did that work out anyway? So that's Martin Luther King Jr. I spit on this holiday. No good, not okay. And you know what? I feel like now that I've gotten my first community guideline strike on YouTube, I'm unchained. I'm totally unloosed. I'm like Joker. I got nothing left to lose. My life is nothing but a comedy. So bring it on. Fuck your holiday. Martin Luther King Jr. is gay and a degenerate and a rapist and a communist. I will not celebrate. And I will not respect him. I have no respect for him. So that's the holiday, but moving right along.